Today's video is an easy homemade keto jerky recipe using your oven or a dehydrator if you have one. If you want to see how I made it, then just keep watching. You're going to need dark soy sauce, light or regular soy sauce, hot pepper powder, a keto sweetener of your choice, so I use the So Nourished monk fruit and erythritol sweetener. I'll put the link below. Garlic powder, onion powder, 5 spice powder, which you can find at any Asian supermarket, ground ginger, ground black pepper, Shaoxing cooking wine or any other cooking wine, and 2 pounds of ground beef or ground pork. Today we're going to be using ground beef. For the preparation, the first step is to mix all the ingredients together and make a nice paste to put onto the meat. So you're going to use 4 tablespoons of Shaoxing cooking wine, or any other cooking wine that you have, 2 tablespoons of dark soy sauce, 2 tablespoons of light or regular soy sauce, 2 tablespoons of onion powder, 1 tablespoon of garlic powder, 1 teaspoon of ground ginger, 1.5 tablespoons of Korean hot pepper powder or any other hot pepper powder of your choice, 1 teaspoon of 5 spice, and 1 teaspoon of ground black pepper. Then you're going to mix all the ingredients together until it forms a nice thick paste. Once your spice paste is ready, you can take your 2 pounds of ground beef or ground pork. Today I use the ground beef, and you can slowly mix the spice paste into the meat and knead it slowly bit by bit so you can really work the paste into every inch of the meat. Make sure that you get someone to take off all your jewelry because your hands are going to be very sticky and you should have done that before. Keep kneading until you have added all the spice paste mixture to the meat and it's all thoroughly covered and blended in. Next, you'll mix in half a cup of keto sweetener. I use the So Nourished monk fruit and erythritol blend of Granular sweetener because I'm totally in love with it. I'll put the Canadian and US Amazon links for this keto sweetener below so you can check it out for yourself. Now it's time to roll the jerky into nice thin flat pieces. In order to keep tidy, I set down some parchment paper on the table. I'll be using my new adjustable Joseph rolling pin that I bought on Amazon, which is amazing because you can adjust the thickness of whatever you're rolling. I'll be using the orange adjustment, which is 1/16 of an inch. If you're in need of a new rolling pin, I'll link this one down below in the description bar as well. I highly recommend oiling up your rolling pin so it doesn't stick to the meat. Then take a nice handful of the raw jerky mixture to form it into a ball and start rolling it to your desired thickness. Roll it in all directions to spread the meat evenly and make sure to keep it light when you're rolling on the edges since the edge of the meat is more fragile on the sides and it's prone to breakage. If you have a dehydrator, now you can transfer the thin jerky onto the trays of the dehydrator and lightly peel the parchment paper off. The dehydrator model that I'm using today is the Excalibur food dehydrator that I got on Amazon as well. I'll link it down below. Do the same step until all your jerky slices are now on the trays inside the food dehydrator. Set your dehydrator to 165 degrees Fahrenheit and set it for 4 hours. If you don't have a food dehydrator, pop the jerky onto a baking tray and cook it in the oven for 15 minutes at 350 degrees Fahrenheit. After 15 minutes, take it out of the oven, drain the oil out into the sink, flip it, and cook it for another 15 minutes. Ta-da! Now your oven jerky is ready. This step is optional, but I like to cut the edges off and cut it into nice bite-sized squares. I recommend to store it in an airtight container and keep it in the fridge. It should be consumed within 1 week. For the food dehydrator method, it's the same process. First, you will remove the cooked slices of jerky from the food dehydrator. Then you will cut off the edges if you want and cut them into nice symmetrical slices. Then you could store it again in an airtight container, keep it in your fridge for about a week and try to eat it as soon as you can. This is the end of my homemade keto jerky video. I hope you liked this video, and if you did, then make sure you do me a favor and hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you get notified anytime I post a video. Please share, like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time.